Hello everyone. Exercise 2.3, question number 7. The polynomials ax cube plus 3x square minus 13 and second polynomial 2x cube minus 5x plus a both are divided by x plus 2. So this is your divisor. If in each case the remainder is same, then find the value of a. This you will take as a first case, this you will take as a second case. So this polynomial will take under first case, this one will take under second case. Now first case, let px equals to ax cube plus 3x square minus 13. This is your first polynomial. Divisor x plus 2. Now get the value for a. Since in the polynomial you have small letter a, that's why we are taking here capital A. To get the value for this, take this x plus 2 outside. How is to find the zeros? Let us do that. When plus 2 goes there, it will be minus 2. So the value of a will be minus 2. Now why we are using capital A? Because in the question small a is available, and according to remainder theorem, we are using PA as a remainder where a is nothing but a real number. So remainder is equal to P of a. In place of a, let us put minus 2. Then in the polynomial, in place of x, you can put it minus 2 now. So a into minus 2 to the power 3 plus 3 into minus 2 square minus 13. This is your first polynomial. So you are putting the value. Now a into minus 2 3 times, it will be minus 8. 3 into minus square plus 2 square will be 4 minus 13. This multiplication, it will be minus 8a plus 12 minus 13. After subtraction, you are getting 8a minus 1. So remainder for first case minus 8a minus 1. Now same will go for second case. Second case, you take the second polynomial. In this second polynomial, px is equal to 2x cube minus 5x plus a. Since in the question px was not available, that's why we are taking let px is equal to this. Divisor same, x plus 2, so the value of a will be minus 2. Normally we can use small letter a here, but since in this polynomial you have small a, that's why we are taking capital A. So a is minus 2. Therefore remainder same way you can calculate PA, that is P of minus 2. In place of x, in this polynomial, wherever you can find out x, replace minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 to the power 3 minus 5 into minus 2 plus a. Minus 3 times negative, 2 3 times 8. So minus 8 into 2 minus 16. This minus 5 and this minus 2 both together makes plus 10. So minus 16 plus 10 will give you minus 6 plus a. Now in the question already given that in both the cases remainder will be equal. So first remainder minus 8a minus 1 is equal to second remainder minus 6 plus a. We are searching the value for a. So plus a you can send towards left side. Side change, sign you will change. Minus 8a minus a, that becomes minus 9a. Right side you can keep minus 6. Minus 1 you can send that side. So it will be plus 1. Now minus 6 plus 1 can give you minus 5. So minus 9a equal to minus 5. Both side minus can be cancelled out. A is equal to 5 by 9. So the value of a is coming out 5 by 9. Now next question, question number 8. The polynomials x cube plus ax square minus 3x plus 4 and second polynomial ax cube minus x square plus 7, when divided by x minus 1, leave the remainders r1 and r2. This is the first polynomial. In first case they are telling us to select the remainder by r1, and for second polynomial remainder to select by r2. And one condition is given here, r2 is equal to 2r1. Then find the value for a. Here also in both the polynomials small a is available. So let us go for first case now. I hope you can understand whatever it is going on. So in first case, let px is equal to this, x cube plus ax square minus 3x plus 4. For both the cases, divisor is given x minus 1. So take this divisor outside, like how to find the zeros, like that. you will proceed. X minus 1 equals to 0, x is equal to minus 1. This is the value for a. As I told you, according to remainder theorem, our remainder is p of a, where a is nothing but a real number, and that value we can get it by this way. Take the divisor outside, get the value for x. So a is equal to 1. Normally we can use small a, but since in the question in your polynomial small a is available, that's why here we are taking capital A. A is 1. Therefore remainder is equal to p of a, that is p of 1 you can put. In place of x, wherever x is available in this polynomial, you can put it 1. So 1 cube plus a into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 4. 1 cube is 1, a into 1 square, that is a only, minus 3 plus 4. So a plus this calculation 4 plus 1 gives us 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So we are going to get a plus 2. That's your first remainder. Now in the question they told to denote first remainder by R1. So R1 is equal to, you can write a plus 2. Now let us go for second case. In second case, let px is equal to ax cube minus x square plus 7. Divisor x minus 1. So a is equal to 1. Because divisor x minus 1 you can take it outside, which is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 1. By this way we used to find the zeros of the polynomial also. So by finding zeros of the polynomial for this divisor, we can get the value for a. So remainder will be p of a, that is p of 1. Now in this polynomial, wherever x is there, you can put it 1. So a into 1 cube minus 1 square plus 7. That is a minus 1 plus 7. 7 minus 1 is 6, that is a plus 6. So R2 is equal to a plus 6. Because in the question itself they told that first remainder R1, second remainder is R2. And as per question, this condition already given in the question, that is R2 is equal to 2R1, which is given in the question. So R2 is equal to 2R1. In place of R2 you can put a plus 6. 2 into R1 is a plus 2. A plus 6 you can keep it. Right side 2 into a 2a plus 2 to the 4. Simple multiplication. Then take this 2a towards left side, that is a minus 2a is equal to 4 minus 6. After subtraction we are getting minus a, which is equal to minus 2. Both sides minus can be cancelled out. A is equal to 2. So find the value of a. That was our question. We found a is 2. That's your question number 8. Now along with this one example I'll teach. Page number 42, example 11. Same category, same question, same like question number 8. The polynomial px is given this. When divided by x minus 2, leaves a remainder which is double the remainder left when qx, that is another polynomial, is divided by x minus 2. Find the value for k. So here also same thing. We'll go for first case. Px is equal to kx to the power 4 plus 3x cube plus 6. First case divisor is x minus 2. Take this divisor out. Get the value for x. So we are getting x is 2. Now that x we can use for a also. So a is equal to 2. Now remainder is equal to pa as per remainder theorem, where in place of a you are putting 2. Now that 2 you can replace in this polynomial wherever x is available. So it becomes k into 2 to the power 4 plus 3 into 2 cube plus 6. 2 to the power 4 will give you 16. So 16k plus 2 to the power 3 is 8. 8 3s are 24 plus 6. That is 16k plus 30. Now second case, the polynomial is given by qx. So qx is equal to 2x cube plus 17x plus k. Divisor same, x minus 2. So the value for a is coming 2. Now calculate remainder, which is equal to q of a, that is q of 2. Now 2 you can replace in place of original polynomial. Your polynomial is 2x cube plus 17x plus k. Now in place of x let us substitute 2. So it becomes 2 into 2 cube plus 17 into 2 plus k. 2 to the power 3 is 8, 8 to the 16, 17 to the 34 plus k. This addition is giving you 50 plus k. Now as per question, they told, I'll show you the question again. Let us observe the question once more. As per question, they told, in first case, whatever remainder is coming, that is double the remainder left in second case. So first case, whatever remainder you are getting, that is double the remainder left in the second case. So first case remainder, it was 16k plus 30, which is equal to double of second remainder. So 2 into double means 2, second remainder is 50 plus k. So first remainder, that is 16k plus 30, 2 into second case remainder, that is 50 plus k. Now 16k plus 30 equals to 100 plus 2k. So 16k plus 2k you can take towards left side, that is minus 2k. 30 you can send towards right side, so it becomes 100 minus 30. 16 minus 2, that becomes 14k, which is equal to 70. So k is equal to 70 divided by 14. By 14 you can cancel out, k becomes 5. So with this, our exercise 2.3 is completed. Now factor theorem, just I'll give you the statement. You can look once, because remainder theorem statement already you know. So factor theorem, let Px be any polynomial of degree greater or equal to 1. Px means your dividend. Degree will be greater or equal to 1. Greater or equal to 1 means at least power will be 1, yeah, more than 1. And a be any real number, such that if Pi is equal to 0, that means we are telling remainder is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor of Px. So you need to learn this factor theorem properly. Factor theorem, nothing but when remainder is coming equal to 0, at that time the respective divisor will be a factor of the given polynomial. So with this, today's class is concluded. Bye.